Hey guys, it's Bri again and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we unpack everything mindful and holistic, moving, nourishing, loving and living. For weekly updates and tips and hacks of mindful ways and holistic ways of living, just push that little button and subscribe to my channel. And to receive further coaching from me, check out my Patreon website, where I share everything about movement, nutrition, and mindset, and how I use those tools and created some of them to change and transform my whole life. I included the link down below. And today, I would love to talk about everyday mindfulness. Yes, you heard it right. We do it actually every single day. So today we're gonna use all the habits and behavior patterns that we already do and have and transform them into mindful habits. Sounds good? I think it sounds good. Second day and we're practicing mindfulness. I'm proud of you guys. I'm really proud. So first of all, let's collect. What do you do daily? What do you do daily that you actually do every single day, you just don't realize? This can be waking up in the morning, brushing your teeth, having a shower, getting dressed in the morning, eating and having breakfast, walking to work. They seem small habits, but they have the power to transform your life because you do them every single day, consistently. You just might not be so much aware of doing them, which is okay. We are here, not judgmental, we are kind and compassionate. Let's pick 3 of them, whichever that you would like to explore more, or whichever that you think that allows you to connect with you more. Thinking back, I think I used habits or activities that were a little bit longer in time. So for example, I was having a shower, it took me a little bit longer than brushing my teeth, or eating my breakfast, which usually took me a little bit longer than getting dressed. The reason I chose those was because at the beginning it takes you some time to get used to become aware. But it's just a tip from me. That's how I did it back then, or started doing it back then. And also 3 is kind of like a magic number, so you're not gonna overwhelm yourself of consistently doing it around your whole day, because it might be a little bit too much when you start. And when you pick these 3 habits of yours or routines of yours, ask yourself this question: how aware you are while executing these habits or while doing these habits? Are you aware of your body? Are you aware of how you feel? Or is it just coming from a place that you have no idea? Basically being in autopilot. And after a week or a few weeks or even a few days, you're gonna notice that you're becoming more aware. I realized that I was a little bit slower. I paid more attention to what I'm doing. I realized that I have so many choices and I have so many options to go with. For example, for breakfast, why am I just doing this for breakfast when I can have this and this because it's in the fridge? Because you just go and grab whatever that you feel familiar with. But creating this awareness is actually going to push you out of this old cycle and bring you into this new one where you just feel that you elevated mind, body and soul. This is the whole point of mindfulness. There's like no magic trick in there. It's just basically having this awareness about yourself and about your surroundings, which is a cycle. If you think about it, whatever that you feel and you think, you're gonna do them. And by transforming your feelings and thoughts, you'll be able to create them into the 3D. It's really simple. It's just, I think we sometimes complicate things so much that we just get lost in, oh, how complicated it is, instead of viewing the world of like, oh, what if I just take a step back and do things in a different perspective? As we said, mindfulness is a perspective change. It's not a cure. That's why it's not a quick fix. It's something that you practice every single day and you become it. It's an embodiment process. Then later on, when you keep doing these small actions in your daily life, you'll realize and you'll actually start applying to your greater actions, like manifesting something, because you're gonna come from a place where it's truly you, it's a mindful you. There's no blockages, because the way that you're living your everyday life is going to allow you to expand on greater activities like manifestation, as I said. It is like a catalyst for manifesting big or dreaming big even. And just a side note, that I encourage you that even at the end of the day or end of the week, just reflect on these exercises and feelings. Does it make you feel any different? Where do you see changes? Where do you see improvement? What was the most challenging thing to do? What's been challenging ever since? And just ask yourself questions about how do you feel about the process and how do you feel about yourself, and really be honest. Because if you're just trying to create some magical world that's not really aligning with you, you're just creating more blocks instead of going through the blocks and sort of solving them or transforming them into something greater, which is serving you for a greater purpose. Thank you for joining me again today and practicing some mindfulness exercises with me, and really diving into and wanting to know more about the process and about how you can actually make it your own. Because as I said, these videos are not gonna solve your problems, they're just gonna mindfully kick you in the butt. Thank you! Don't forget to check out my 90-day plan on my Patreon, where I cover mindful moving, mindful eating, and mindful thinking. Plus where you can find all the tools that you can start living a mindful life. A more mindful life and mind check. I have a mindfulness t-shirt and I should really wear it, but I just cannot find it. So you have to be okay with Peace of Mind Studio from H&M. I'm not just preaching, I'm practicing what I preach. Well, that's a good thing to do when you're a coach, isn't it? Look at that. We are mindfully eating now. So good. This is a good day. This is a really good day.